Thank you, Jordan. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for coming out tonight. This is a marvelous event. I'm so proud of the community, my community, for doing this. This is something that we are setting a standard now so that our issues can be heard directly from us and addressed directly to us. That being said, my name is Anthony Sanitary. I thank you all. I thank all of Pride. I thank all of Options Magazine for doing the wonderful work they do. As many of you may know, I was on the board of Pride for many years. I'm also a resident in downtown Providence. I'm a nightclub and bar owner. So I'm living this life every day. I'm out every night. I'm where everyone is. So I feel, hear, and talk with our community on a regular basis. So that's how I'm going to try to talk to you today, just like we're out seeing each other when we are out. One of the greatest things that happened to me was I thought I was this really good member of my community my whole life. You know, I showed up, went to the parties, I donated some money, I was friendly. When I was finally asked the privilege of joining the Rhode Island Pride board, it was great. I was like, okay, I'm in, I'm ready to do this. That was the defining moment for me as a member of my community. It opened my eyes because the people on the board who liked and respected me and worked with me allowed me to see how much further I had to go as a person and as a member of the LGBTQIA+ community. Some of my good friends taught me that the reasons that I thought the way I did, and I wasn't a bad person, was just because I saw through the eyes of a white, cisgender male. And that's okay, except that a light bulb went off in my head and made me realize that until I decided to see things differently, I just wasn't going to see them differently. One of the greatest accomplishments that I felt when I was on the board of Pride, besides running the beer, wine, and spirits, which is super fun, was I had heard for a number of years before and during that members of our community of color in the transgender community were not feeling represented. So you listen to it and we say, okay, we're going to do it. One day I just said to some of the other Pride board members, I think we should do something about this. I'm just going to do something about this. I reached out to a friend of mine in the community, a transgender woman of color, said, hey, a couple of other people, can we talk about just doing something, just throwing it out there? So we decided to do the transgender and community of color listening sessions. I was told by some, who's going to show up to this? You know, no one's going to come. And we all said, we don't care if 2 people come. We have to start somewhere. So one of the greatest things was, this was a partnership and a relationship that I would have never been able to have.
Anthony, thank you.
Thank you.
Time is up. The reminder, the candidates have 3 minutes for the opening.